Okay, now what we're going to work on next is we're going to do the flesh tone on this piece. You can see we got the white done and the hat done. And he's kind of bright. If you look at it, it's not antique yet. So what we want to do is we want to take a small brush, and this is a light flesh tone color. The name of this is the Folk Art 229 Light Flesh is what you need. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the small brush, and we're just going to go up here and we're going to start painting the face. Okay, so what we're going to do is just go over those areas where his cheek and everything is at, and underneath his eye, and we're going to do the eyelid. Alright, we'll leave the eye the way it is, but we need to do the eyelid. Now I need a smaller brush to do this. And so, okay, see how that's working out? And you want to get every part that's flush. You want to do the nose as well. Okay. And up underneath there, along the side of the nose. If you have a tiny brush like this, it really does help. Up underneath. And you're going to do his hands as well, okay? You're going to do his hands as well. But let's have that brush really loaded. Let me go up here and here the side of its face here. I used to leave it natural wood. You can if you want. If you don't want to do this portion of it, you can leave it the basswood color itself. It's fine. But I'm going to have to get offline to do these eyelids because I can't see them really well. But what you want to do is go up here and go all the way down. I think I can do it while you're watching here. See if I can get this focused in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up along the top part of his eye here. And we're just going to do that eyelid. See how I did that? Okay, let's do the other side. We can do this with you watching here. Do the underside and then go down. Just get the eyelid. Now I got too much on there. Let me do this back here because I really can't see it from there. So I don't want to mess it up here. Be right with you here. Just bear with me. Sometimes the lighting is very difficult there for me to see it and do it correctly. I want to do it right while I have this thing here. And you might have to do a second coat on the coat. I mean on the pair of pants and on the cap. I did a second coat of red on that simply because it was easier to do it that way, and it looked more even. Sometimes if you only put one, you see how we did that? I don't know if you can see that or not here. Alright, so there's two different colors with the eyeball and the other. The other thing we need to do his hands. So that's just a matter of going down here and filling that up, doing his thumb, and whoops, and then going up to his alright, just like so. Now we're going to do the other one. If you need to put a second coat on, you'd go ahead and do that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take straight black and we're going to do the suspenders, as you see here, and the feet. Alright, that's pretty straightforward. I'm going to stop here and I'll touch this up a little bit later, but what we're going to do is we're going to clean that little brush off, since we have a little bit of white, I believe, here somewhere. Let's put a little bit of black on this thing here, and what we're going to do is we're going to mix a little bit. Let's see if we can mix this color with this and see what we get. Yeah, a little bit of gray. Okay, a little bit of gray, and what we're going to do is we're going to do the book. Book is like a light gray color, so we're going to just paint that gray, just like so. Alright, I'm using that flesh tone, but you can use white. You want to try to get the edges with this real tiny little brush. Sometimes if you wet it a little bit, take the excess off. Sometimes if it's a little bit wet, it will spread a little easier, just like you see there. Okay, we're just going to do this little booklet like this. Go underneath, do the bottom portion and the rest of the binder here. I only really put one coat of that on. I've been painting the other Santas along with this, so it's taking me a little longer. Sometimes when you have the paints out and you're painting already, it's best to keep on going if you can do so. Alright, so that's your little booklet. The next thing we're going to do is the feet. Since we have the black out, we're going to do the feet and the suspenders. So I'm going to do a little bit here, and then I'm going to get off the video and finish it up. You want to take your time, just do the suspenders. Alright, once you do the suspenders, you also want to do the feet, the boots on the bottom. Okay, so that's what I want you to do, is finish up the flesh tone. I want you to finish up the suspenders, and on the back, remember they crisscross back here, and the feet. And then when we come back, we'll finish up the before we go, and we have a couple seconds yet, what we're going to do is we're going to do the mouth. So you want a little bit of the gray again. What you're going to do is you're going to go right into that mouth, just like so. See how we have that? Now that went up a little bit, but that's okay. That's not going to hurt any. I'll go back and make that white. Alright, see how we have that? It's just a little bit of contrast for the mouth, and that's all we want, is up to the lip. And then when we get down here, I'll re-white that. If it spreads or if it bleeds a little bit, you just go back, wait till it dries and go back over and hit it with the right color. Okay? So that's what we want to do. Do the inside of the mouth. You want to do the suspenders and the feet. Okay, and we'll be back.